Hello again, everyone. This is a true capsule cam episode today. I've got the coffee this time. It's not noodles, so it's good. Pretty excited about this video. I'm filming this the morning straight after a night out shooting. Reason why I'm excited was because last night I got my PB. With the amount of foxes I've taken in one night. So up until tonight, my personal best, which was, 3 years ago now, I'd have to go back and check, was 7 foxes. And that was all under torchlight. It was a February, whistling them in. I got 4 off one stand, I got 3 off another, and I missed a couple that night. But last night, I didn't just get my personal best, but it was a 100% success rate. It was 9 shots, 9 foxes, all hit the deck. It was a really good night. It was probably one of, if not my best nights out on Fox Patrol. So I tried to do something a little bit different last night. I started out trying to do a bit of filming through my phone while I was out there. It didn't work out. I filmed after the first 2 foxes I got. I filmed after the 3rd fox I got, and then I just got carried away concentrating on just dispatching foxes. And it wasn't until I got the last 2 for the evening that I pulled my phone back out and did a little bit of recording just to finish the night off. So you'll kind of get a little bit of different content this time around. As time goes on, I'll try and remember to do it. I guess it's a bit hard when you're trying to focus on one thing and also remember to do a couple of other things at the same time. But yeah, so got to the property. It was gone 9 p.m. Pulled into the first paddock. The intention was to start on the south side of the property and make my way north. Got into this paddock and I'd seen a fox in the distance. I moved up the fence line to get a bit closer to see if I could try and call it in, whether that was a whistle or with the Vixen on heat call. And as I got closer, I couldn't see that fox in the distance, but I had eyes on a fox bedded down in the middle of a paddock. And while I was concentrating on this fox, a second fox came into view. And it proceeded to move over to what I discovered later was a kangaroo carcass. But the predicament I had was beyond those 2 foxes were lambs and ewes. Now, they were a considerable distance away, at least a couple of 300 meters. And given the angle that I would have been shooting down upon those 2 foxes, it probably would have been fine, but I just didn't want to risk a ricochet or something like that. Like I see guys post videos online quite a bit where they've shot in and around sheep, and look, I just like to avoid it as best as possible. Like, if something could go wrong, it will, and I just like to avoid those situations if I can. So what I chose to do was I chose to move down the fence line and keep my presence at a minimum and pray that the foxes didn't move, and luckily for me, they didn't, and then shoot back up in towards the hill that I was coming down from. Pulled into the property and I can see looks like a fox. I'm not too sure of the range. I'll get it and add it into this video. Just disappeared in amongst those rocks, but that is one of the lambing paddocks over there in the distance. So I'm going to move forward down this fence line next to this group of ewes here who currently are not lambing, and I'm going to see if I can encourage it to cross over a little closer away from the sheep and the lambs. So I've moved up the fence line. I'm just trying to relocate that fox. Last saw him over in amongst those rocks. That could be it further up in the tree line there, but I'm just not 100% sure at the moment. So yeah, I've just got to be extremely careful wherever I'm shooting right now. Some kangaroos in the foreground, but it's the sheep, the ewes and the lambs in the background that I'm concerned about. So just trying to locate this fox. There is a couple of heat signatures around, that could be it. There's one down there, which I'm pretty confident it's just a rabbit. Oh wait, there we go.
That could be our fox right there. I'm not 100% sure, just the way it looked just a second ago. Kind of looks more like a rabbit right now. It's probably not the fox I saw a moment ago. Yeah. So if I can get... Oh, there's a fox. Fuck. Oh, he's not interested. There must be a dead sheep there. I'm not in a good shooting lane.
Now you see, kids, it was at this moment I'd stopped recording to take a photo through the scope and forgot to press the record button again, thus missing one of the greatest fox shooting moments of my life. And that's definitely not how I met your mother.
Now, you'll see in the footage, you see the two foxes, but silly me forgot to stop. Well, I stopped recording to take a photo because what I was going to do is I was going to pose the question to everyone, would you or would you not take the shot? And then after taking that photo, I forgot to start recording again. I don't have recoil activated recording on the TH50. I just record it all myself because sometimes I just like to let it run and then I can edit everything afterwards later. So I didn't record these two, unfortunately. So you'll just have to take my word for how I shot them, but I got them both.
But what I did was I moved down the fence line, not that you can see, that I talked about in the thermal before I stopped recording. Came down, plugged the fox on top first, and then this one, both dog foxes. I was really shocked. I thought one had to be a Vixen, but dog foxes. The second one here, just in the front here, he walked about 20 meters in that direction, and no idea what was coming for him, plugged him as well.
I then moved on, tried whistling, Vixen on heat call another time. Fox number 3 was sneaking around behind me. I don't know if it was coming to the call or not too sure what was going on there because the audio had stopped playing by the time I'd come across this fox. I was able to dispatch it quite easily.
Just pan around, make sure nothing's coming from behind me. I doubt it. Oh, buddy. Nothing seems to be interested in the whistle tonight. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on, don't stop. Got him. This fella thought he could do the sneaky and come around behind me. Proved him wrong.
And then there was a heat signature that I was fixated on beyond some trees across 2 creek beds. So I found the path of least resistance to get across these 2 creek beds, got across them, could not find its heat signature, and then started playing the Vixen on heat call again. And sure enough, in comes a dog fox from the distance, and he came in reasonably close. I haven't ranged any of these. I can go back and see from where I was standing to where I've marked the the kill. So I'll do that with all of them and then just put it into the video so we can get ideas as to how far they were away. But he came in, dispatched him.
Oh, yep. Might have to just replay that. Okay, where do you go? Okay, here it is.
Moved back across the creek, and I was moving up to the same fence line where I found the first 2 foxes, and there was another fox in there. Similar sort of problem. The ewes and the lambs were still in the background, so I tried playing the Vixen on heat call again, seeing if maybe it might just come, and it wouldn't. It was bedded down as well. And while that one was bedded down and minding its own business, another fox was sneaking in from to the side of me. So this one was a Vixen. The first, just trying to count in my head, first 4 foxes at this point were all dog foxes. Even the 2 that I shot that were together, they were dogs. This fox number 5 that was sneaking in to the left of me was a Vixen.
Alright, so same spot. Right, the first 2 foxes just over there. Appears to be another fox just there, but there is a sheep in this paddock too close. So I'm going to hop the fence once again and just see if I can change the angle so I don't have ewes and lambs in the distance in the background. And just see if I can't get a bit closer. The Vixen call doesn't seem to be working on this one. And just for something to make mention, there is something right there in the grass too, but it's just not showing itself. Oh wait, fucking would not believe it. G'day! Didn't work. Okay, that one's on the move. Damn it, sheep behind it. I'm just going to wait on this one.
Don't know what happened to the one that I was looking at prior to this, but it just disappeared in that moment, and I'd seen another fox in the distance, and I was fortunate enough to get him as well. Crossed the creek bed again to confirm and take me photo of that fox.
Probably about... maybe I'm going to pretend to guess the distance. Got him.
Came back across, and at this point I was making my way back towards the ute. Sorry, not the ute, the van. I was in the van last night. So all my effort last night was on foot. I just park the van and I get out and walk. It's how I've done 95, 99% of the shooting that I do. It's only since getting the ute that I'll drive around, but prior to that, everything was on foot. So I'll get back to the van. I proceed to start moving north. At this point, it's getting late in my session, and I think, it's been a pretty good night, 6 for 6. I might even call it and leave it at that. But as I'm driving down along the paddocks, I get eyes on another fox. So I'm trying to get all this out as quickly as I can, just so we can get to the footage. So get eyes on another fox, I pull the van over, park it in front of the next paddock gates, get out, hop the fence, get into the paddock, and proceed to chase after this fox. Now, this Vixen could have possibly been the one that was down the slope, because it was actually the same paddock but further along. So when it disappeared, it is possible that it came up the embankment and I just didn't see it, and then I've managed to pick it off again as it was moving around on the top part of the paddock. So I followed her. She was moving in amongst some sheep, and then even then she proceeded to move in a direction that there was some sheep further in the distance. But the second I could see that there wasn't sheep directly lined up behind her, I was able to take the shot and dispatch her. So I was pretty happy with that. And at that point, I was 7 for 7. So
he's heading for some sheep. Damn, I'm not going to be able to take that shot. Damn, I'm going to have to wait. Don't go towards him, come on. There's more there further in the distance. Oh, he's going for the fence. Okay, he's moving the other way. Just gonna try and move up very quickly along this damn wall. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's a fence post. Oh, just praise game. Got him.
At that moment, I'd matched my PB. I thought that was my night finished, but there was one spot I wanted to check, which was the first fox that I missed from 2 videos ago, where I was saying this was... I'm just trying to remember what the title of the video was. I can't remember what I've titled that video. It would have been episode 5. Episode 5, yeah. So, I missed that first fox, and I've got a feeling that fox has been eluding me for some time. So I pulled up in front of those paddock fences, had a quick scan, and as I was doing a scan, full 180, there was a fox behind me. So I proceeded to move into that paddock, and as I've moved into that paddock, I've discovered that there was a second fox bedded just above that one in the same paddock. So plan was, which I feel like I executed perfectly, was dispatch the fox that I could see in hopes that the second fox would get up out of its bed and run, which it did. And sure enough, he pulled up just below the horizon, and I was able to take a shot and ended what was probably one of the best nights out that I've had in a long time. That was, 9 for 9. I was over the moon. It was just such a good night out on the foxes, and the farmer was over the moon with the results. Apparently they baited not that long ago. What was shocking was that 6 well, 7 of the foxes that I got were all within 100, 200 meters of each other, and like around, in and around lambing paddocks. So clearly the baiting's not working out there. So my efforts have definitely come in handy there, and the thermal played such a huge part in that last night. It was, you could, like, nothing was hiding from me. Yeah, it was a good night out. Anyway, all right, look, I'm out, about to start cutting some wood today. That's why I'm doing this in the ute. So I'm gonna get cutting. Time's ticking away. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of me cappuccino. It's more of a flat white. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of me coffee. I'll edit the video, the footage, get it rolling at the end of this video, and I hope you enjoy it. If you got any feedback, send me a comment. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and I hope you look forward to the next one. Thanks, everyone.
The second one's just there. Can't get a good seat on him, but he just stood up and sat down a minute ago. So plan would be shoot this one, quickly reload and get ready to follow up on that one. Two for two. Nice. Just make sure there wasn't anything else around. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go get him.
You'll have to pardon the light, but the headlamp's about to die. As the night went on, I kind of forgot to record in between shooting foxes, like I did with the first couple. Anyway, first time I'm trying this, so it's all trial and error. But anyway, foxes 8 and 9 to finish the night out. I'm packing up and heading home. I hope you enjoyed the footage, I hope you enjoyed the video, and look forward to the next one. Thanks for tuning in, guys.